Hey, welcome back to Wood Sports Gaming. We're going to start a Baltimore Orioles franchise right here on Wood Sports Gaming. You got Porterfield in center, Kale Moore at second, Woods at third, Woods at first, Pete Alonso at DH, Cromer at catcher, Edwards in left, Mountcastle in right, and Jackson Holiday in short. A lot of names you'll recognize from our Saints franchise, but we're going to go ahead and start one with the Baltimore Orioles. We got opening day. Sonny Gray is going to be on the bump. So make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. And remember, we do not own the content for the game. They belong to MLB and San Diego
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Garrett Crochet gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Tyler Pee-wee, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. Touché, sir. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And this is taken for the out. And now here is David Woods as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez is there and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And stepping in, Jaron Duran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1.
Ball, that's up there.
High in the air down the right field line. Mountcastle is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So now to the plate, Mac Yoshida. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get in there with it. Stepping in now, Roman Anthony. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Moore calls for it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Tristan Casas.
And now Tristan Casas. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Shane Woods. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Matt Country Boy. Tapped down the line. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half. And we are tied 0-0. Now to bat, Willie Abreu, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Batting sixth,
Listen, for almost
the first
everyone, the
baseman,
adjustment to hitting big league pitching
Wilson.
is a big one.
John
Some guys have
Barrett.
success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now, Wilson Contreras. And he takes a called strike 2. Smoke toward third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Trevor Story. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strike. So stepping in is Ram Gonzalez. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Will move to the third with no score. Ready now is Danny Edwards. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. 2-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's a feel for all his pitches.
Now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Jackson Holliday, and a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now it'll be number 75. He readies for his first plate appearance. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
Now back.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jaron Duran. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Matt Yoshida.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mac Yoshida. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having to head to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
At the plate now, Roman Anthony. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Tyler Pee-wee.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Cal Moore.
So the next to bat will be Cal Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Into the box now, David Woods. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Comes set, now the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to bat is Tristan Casas. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Abreu.
Stepping in next, Willie Abreu struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now back, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Trevor Story steps in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the 2-1 on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more on opening day after this. With a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in next, Matt Country Boy. He bounced out last time up. The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Edwards.
In now for the O's, Danny Edwards. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grayson Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ram Gonzalez. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
To the plate now, number 75. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Next, it'll be Jaron Duran. No hits to this point. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Abreu is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Jackson Holiday. 2-2.
Strike down, 2-2.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now back, the center fielder, Tyler Pee-wee.
Stepping in now, Tyler Pee-wee. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Holiday stands at first with 1 out. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pitch one more time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
The 1-1.
Ball, action.
3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. The payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Next up is David Woods, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And it's off the green monster. And the 2nd run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 10, Jay Wood.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Lucas Giolito is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. In now, Shane Woods. Pitch a called strike behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Pete Alonso would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Orioles lead it 2-0. Digging in will be Mac Yoshida. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Pee-wee is right there, 1 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
At the plate now, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox. The third
Striding in
baseman.
for Boston, Tristan Casas. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Willie Abreu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Country Boy.
Next to stand in is Matt Country Boy. Flew out last time up. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Edwards.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit is Danny Edwards, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that run hold up at second.
Ryan Mountcastle.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A 1-1. Line to the right side. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Country Boy on third. Edwards at second with 1 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Well, with 1 away here, this is kind of the right idea, even though it didn't work. Worst case, you have first and third with 2 away. If you stay, you have second and third with 2 away. So there's not a huge difference there. Not the outcome they were hoping for, though.
So now to the plate, Jackson Holiday lofted in the air out toward right center. Anthony is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Willie Abreu. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Hit on the ground is short. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Bases are empty, one man out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pops this one up. Moore ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In the air, down the line in left. Edwards is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Pee-wee trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Cal Moore pulled toward right center field. Abreu arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Up next, David Woods. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Fred Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ram Gonzalez, and they could use a spark from him here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 75.
At the plate, number 75. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And it bangs off the monster. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlos has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Woods has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Number 7, designated hitter, Matt Yoshida.
So next to bat will be Mac Yoshida. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Next up, Roman Anthony. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 2-0. Now at the plate is Shane Woods. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And steps the power back out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Woods rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Garrett Whitlock is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Into the box, Matt Country Boy. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. He's got it 1 away. So now to the plate, Danny Edwards singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now it'll be Ryan Mountcastle, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. A man on third with 2 down.
Ball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Jackson Holiday would be next. This is skied into short left center. Story onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Griffin Jacks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Holiday is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by.
Stepping in now, Willie Abreu. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out
The
base
first
runner.
baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Grayson Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Griffin Jacks hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.